could talk to myself. Oh,
That might be a little conceited, sir.
Okay, we're live. All right. Look, I've been. Hello, folks. Look,
Hi.
we've been sitting there watching TV today. Not TV. We don't own a TV. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding you. We don't like Hollywood or any of that stuff. But we were sitting around and we were watching from last night to today. All of this, Palestine will be free from the river to the sea. I mean, all these catchphrases, they all sound good. And
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter, all this bullshit. Nobody can understand it.
Don't cuss.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's right. I cussed. I apologize. But anyway, this one really, really gets me.
Good.
This pro-Palestinian stuff. To begin with, if you'd have blocked that bridge when I was on it, I know myself, I would have thrown your ass off that bridge. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Civil disobedience is not,
but
look, when it affects the common folk.
Yeah, I get it. You picked your side. That's fine. First of all, let me explain something to you people. The United States of America is most definitely not at war with the Palestinians. They're not at war with Gaza. We did ask for a ceasefire, and we were told no.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Right. Now, the entire Arab world held a meeting the other day. They came out and they said butt kiss.
Yeah.
Iran told the Hamas that because you didn't tell us you were going to murder, rape, and pillage, we are not going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
So all you people protesting, what's the point? This doesn't concern us.
Why? Am I incorrect to think that there is civil unrest in a bunch of parts of the world?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't like the Congo still a terrible place to be in?
Right.
Isn't like South Africa or
Africa there are
something?
25 million black people in genuine slavery in Africa. There was a huge slaughter there where they killed thousands of people less than 2 weeks ago. Butt kiss. But you guys care about the Palestinians all of a sudden? I don't understand that.
Can I? Okay. This is just my suggestion.
Okay.
Perhaps there is more Palestinian Muslim in this country than you think there is.
Perhaps.
And they are influencing everybody that is protesting pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas, this, pro that. Be careful, guys.
Look, you people are being used again. You're like simple-minded. We send you to college and you come out stupid. You have to understand someone is paying for this.
That's right.
Who bought your little headbands that you're wearing and your signs? That stuff costs money. It does not just appear. And it's so great. Your ally, the Democrats, you're attacking them.
Yeah. It's bad. I mean,
it's crazy.
Guys, there's no such thing as a free lunch. I think I said it in one of our small videos.
Yeah, could have.
All that COVID money that you got, that you stayed home, we're paying for it now.
Right.
How much are you paying for a dozen of eggs? A carton of milk?
I have a suggestion. Why don't you guys go get a job?
Yeah, there's a thing.
There's a thing, right? But I mean, this is like the dumbest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Now look, wherever you are on the Palestinian thing or the Jewish thing, I personally absolutely do not believe that we should be spending a penny on a war in Israel. If you can't afford a war, you shouldn't go to war. Same thing with the Ukrainians. Now, as far as NATO, that's the biggest terrorist organization in the world. They just prolong suffering. But anyway, you have to understand the Palestinians could stop this tomorrow. Just give Hamas up. That's all you have to do. If you give Hamas up and put your guns down, within a year, you'd have your own country. All right? You've never had one before, but you would have one now. All right. And but you say from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. I like that. It sounds catchy. But explain your catchphrase to me. What exactly are you going to do with 12 million Jews?
I want you to understand that this sort of crap, Hamas,
Ooh,
Hamas, the terrorism, all of that stuff, does not happen in a vacuum.
correct.
Okay,
The
the
Palestinians wanted
Palestinians
this.
want this crap to happen. I will give you one example. When Hitler was
Yes.
taking train loads of Jews to the concentration camps, to the gas chambers, the people that could have done something,
Didn't.
Christians, the Germans that were there, they knew what was happening and did nothing. And guess what? The worst shame that happened. There's a whole book on this. The worst shame that happened was that when the train loads of Jews were going down the railroad tracks, the Christians that were in the church, okay,
Yeah,
they sung their hymns louder so they couldn't hear the Jews screaming
correct.
in pain. This Hamas thing is not happening by mistake or
Correct.
error. This is what the Palestinian people are supporting. Okay,
Right.
I'm
And
sorry.
look, just for you woke people, I mean, I know you don't understand this. I think that you probably can't because you've lost your way of reasoning. If somebody woke tells you something, you take it for granted. You can't tell the difference between right and wrong. But let me just ask you a question, okay? I mean, you guys jumped all over. You always jump on these bandwagons. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just mind blowing,
One
okay?
after the other.
Name one good thing Black Lives Matter did for the black community. Just name it.
Yeah.
Because I got to tell you, you're going to get the same results out of this whole Palestinian thing. Let me tell you something. Being gay in Palestine is illegal. They generally throw you off a roof. At best, you're going to get 10 years in prison. Feminists, look at these women over there. Each and every one of them is covered from head to toe. All right? If you have premarital sex, they will more than likely stone you to death. This is just a fact, okay? I don't understand why you guys jump on bandwagons with people that hate you.
That's
But
right.
anyway, it's just like I said, I don't understand the protesting right now because there's not a thing the United States could do to stop this. And in all actuality, if you stop this right now, all the Palestinian people that have died for nothing. Hamas has to go. They cannot be afford to, just my opinion. They cannot afford to exist after this, or all these Palestinians died for nothing. Okay? They're not martyrs. You guys just sacrificed their lives for nothing because nothing will change.
And look, over the years,
Ah,
I don't know if you ever paid attention as a kid or growing up. You've heard Palestinian this, Palestinian
yeah,
that, Israel this, Israel that, and the atrocities amongst each other have been growing and growing and growing. And this time, the Hamas went far above and beyond to tell you who they are.
absolutely.
And
All those videos Hamas took.
now, let's say that somehow you convince the people in Israel to drop this, peace talks, all of this,
Right.
all of that. They will do it again
They will.
and they will escalate it. How much worse can it possibly get? I don't know.
Look,
But do not underestimate evil people's ability to come up with something even worse.
these atrocities these are not, what do they call them, freedom fighters? No, these are thugs. These are rapists. These are murderers. These are kidnappers. Do you know, if you would have just gave up the hostages, I don't even think the Jews would have gone in to Gaza.
Mm-hmm,
But,
mm-hmm.
that wasn't the point.
Yeah.
But the point is, this was so egregious, so filthy, so nasty that even the rest of the Muslim community and the world is turning their back on Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you guys are expecting with all these protests, but like I'm telling you, I hate to say this, but you get out there on the street in front of me. I go by the policy, all life splatter. I'm not even slowing down. I don't care about your little cause.
I mean,
I don't support any of it.
you'd have to remember, what was that during the riots
Oh,
in
yeah.
LA? Uh,
Oh, I saw what they did. It was horrible. The
yeah,
Black Lives Matter and
and
stuff.
no,
Yeah,
before
no.
that in LA,
Oh,
and
Rodney
Rodney
King. And
King.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
what happened when they went on those riots? Rodney King was not the
Reginald Denny was the
Reginald,
truck driver.
the
Yeah.
truck driver. He stopped because he didn't want to run anybody over. They pulled him out of the truck. They beat him up. They killed him. Right?
Yeah, well, he's not dead, but he's a vegetable.
Yeah, they did all this.
They did all that, so I'm not stopping.
I'm not doing.
I'm
like,
not.
My husband says I'm not going that way.
I'm
like,
not going that way.
You put yourself in front of my car.
Yeah. But
That's
anyway,
not very
I
Christian.
just, I just, somebody should try to explain this to you. You're being used by the very people that you dislike. Who's paying the ticket for this? They're the billionaires that you don't like. Why? Because if we're divided, we can be ruled easier. Martin Luther King said it the best, all right? He said that either we walk together or walk forward as brothers, or we perish separately. But when we're split into all these little groups hating each other, all right, we are so easy to rule, so easy to dominate, and they take your rights away from you.
Remember that Jesus said, "A house divided cannot stand."
I mean, ask yourself.
We can be more divided right now.
Ask yourself. They've done polls. 80% of Americans don't want to be supporting a war in Israel or into Ukraine. So ask yourself, why aren't we protesting for this?
Yeah.
All right, we're not. We're not standing together. All right, we're not voting together. You keep voting for these idiots. And I don't know what it is with the woke culture voting for the Democrats, but finally you guys catch it on because you're out in front of the DNC. But I'm just saying, you're protesting the wrong thing here.
Yeah, there's so much going on in this country. We really don't have the time or bandwidth to be worrying about anybody else in the world.
When you get out there to your next little pro-Palestinian march, ask yourself, who's paying for the flags? Who's paying for the signs? Who's paying for our scarves? All those scarves, I know y'all didn't buy them yourself. So who's paying?
And depending on the city and town, you have to have a permit to do that.
Yeah, who's filing for the permit?
Yes, so that the police can be on alert in case there's blah, 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 fired, whatever, for your own safety. So who's filing the permits?
Yeah.
Guys, this is not spur of the moment something.
You're being used.
Yeah, can you not see it? Can you just
anyway,
whatever.
Look, we're Christians. My thoughts and my prayers for you people. Good luck. But one of these days, wake up. All right?
That's what I say.
Anyway, you got the last words.
Yeah, no, I mean, you just have to. In all honesty, I think that this particular generation, I don't know that there is a way to wake them up.
I don't think so.
They're so entrenched into this thing where they think that they are special, and somehow they're owed special privileges. That's not how the world works.
Look, you were bought and paid for. All right?
Somebody did.
Somebody bought you. Someone's paying for you. And they bought you cheap. They bought you a scarf and a headband and flags and posters. Yeah. That's it.
All I can tell you is,
and who's paying for all the megaphones? Come on, people.
Until you point your hopes, you pin your hopes in Jesus Christ, you're gonna be a leaf in the wind. You're gonna be left and right, back and forth. Okay.
But in the meantime, when you're out there screaming your nonsense, just remember there's a couple of old people down here in Texas laughing at you. I'm just saying, right?
That's right. We're laughing at you.
Yeah. Anyway, relax. God bless.
God bless. Bye.